I think that, the current generation of influencers is it's so different,
It's so
and
different.
that's why I wanna do this podcast because it's like so much happened so quickly,
Well,
right?
I'm gonna be honest. We were like the freaks. We were like the weirdos, like that were like putting our life out there. I think people did not understand what we were doing. They didn't understand how we were making money or where the money was going or any of it. And so there was a
Mm-mm.
lot of hate for, and I think a lot of jealousy for creating a career, right? That you genuinely looked like you enjoyed, and creating a family and
Getting to spend
ro-
time with them while
yeah, and
while
making money at
working.
home, right? And like now obviously it's a whole creator economy that there's tons of stay-at-home moms that are making money, and that started with you. I mean, that was really like, there was I mean, we can count on our hands the amount of people that were getting brand deals back then, right? There was almost nobody because brands didn't even know what to do with us. They were
No,
confused. Yeah.
they would be like, "What do you think?" And I was like,
Right.
"I don't know. I mean, I can make it up," and I did, but having, like, Dove walk in and be like, "Hey, could you tell us what you want to do for a year-long ad campaign?" And I'm like, "Okay, I am not qualified to do that, but sure." And it was great, and it was super fun, and I saw that changed as time went on.
Yes.
They come to you with, like, "Here's our series of asks." It's very clear. They want this language, they want trackable links, all that stuff. But it was really fun in the beginning because you
Yeah, it taught
just
you a
could
lot. Yeah.
yeah, you could just do what felt right to you and your audience, and it was often correct. I think a lot about I want to ask you about the feminist element of how you've seen things change because something I've been reckoning with recently is that it felt at the time deeply feminist. I can support myself, I can raise children without spending too much on childcare. I could talk about whatever, all that stuff that we've been discussing. But when I think about it in context now, I'm like, who is benefiting? Because I essentially aged out of the algorithm in terms of like there's 20 million people with more followers than me and who are getting the brand deals, and that's fine. But there there was a lot of taking advantage of labor, and even though some people I was being paid well, when I think about what I was doing for that, it's a lot. Like, "Here, come use my home for free. I'll do all the product." Like, there's a lot of stuff that companies got away with not paying for because you had this, like, eager young thing, like, ready to go. What do you think about that?
That's a great question. I have a lot of feelings on that. I think that, again, it goes back to brands did not know how to handle influencers or what to do with them. And on the management side, I ended up, you were my first real management position, like person, influencer. And then I ended up managing about, over the course of a couple of years, 20 influencers. And then I stopped because it was so much work. The hardest part was following up and getting paid because brands did not want to pay influencers.